What's going on, Cap City? Oh, I wanted to turn off my dryer. Make sure you can hear me. Hold on. All right. This is a reading for Capricorn. All right, for Cancer season 2025. I hope all is well with everybody. Oop. Somebody don't want something to blend. Someone don't want something to mesh. Someone don't want something to work. Hold on. Ooh. All right. Somebody don't want me to tell something. Okay. But anyway, happy birthday, Cancer. Make sure you shout out your favorite Cancers. Show them some love. All right. It's their season. It's their time to shine. So happy birthday to all the June Cancers and the July Cancers, because it's about to be July in another day or two. Depending on where you are, it's probably already July. So let's see what we got for Capricorn. What's going on with y'all? I had to do this video over. I did y'all video, but there was no sound for some reason. I hope it's sound. Tell me if it's sound. Can you hear me? You are okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. We'll see what's going on with Capricorn. What they need to know for Cancer season. I don't know about where y'all at, but it's hot where I'm at. Humid as hell, is in the 90s. Okay. So cheers to staying cool. Cheers to y'all who like this type of weather. What's going on with Capricorn? Justice energy came out sideways. So somebody wanting justice, somebody seeking justice, somebody's karmic situation is being reviewed. All right. And I was just thinking to myself, the pendulum swings both ways. So it's like, to keep something balanced, it got to be at an equal status. So the two sides have to be evenly aligned, right? But they're not. They can't be that way if things are unbalanced. So it's like you're trying to keep yourself poised in some way, shape, or form, Capricorn. On a spiritual level, there's some type of contract here that maybe you are considering ending. If it's on a spiritual level, you're considering ending or leaving, or you're considering going into, whether you know it or not. Sometimes we connect into situations and turn them karmic because we maybe shouldn't have went that way in the first place, but we didn't listen to our intuition. So I don't know what this could be, but those are just some examples of what could be going on. This could be in the 3D realm as well, though. But the Nine of Pentacles energy came out next. So this is about, should you take something? Do you earn something? Did you deserve something? I don't know, somebody trying to steal what's yours, okay? Maybe somebody's debating on telling you something that they know about, some type of contract, maybe where you would benefit, okay? There's questionable energy here in reference to you getting to a Nine of Pentacles, or this is someone being greedy, wanting something for themselves, right? So they may break the law, or did they break the law? Yeah, so the Page of Cup energy was here. So somebody could be saying about someone, hey, this is what such and such is doing. Yo, I slept with such and such, and I know what they be doing, or they sleep around, and something like that. Or they sleep around for money, or the things that they do are questionable. I don't know if this is someone saying this about you, or you're saying this about someone, or you heard somebody say this about somebody. Okay, that could be what's going on here, or this is what somebody could be. I don't know. I'm just getting gossip because justice is Libra energy. Libra deals with the social, how you socialize and social life, and it is air energy. So right along with communication with Gemini and the internet with Aquarius, you had the Empress energy in reverse. See, okay, so this is someone trying to. I don't know. Maybe you found out about someone trying to say something about you. Excuse me. Huh. I'm getting energy of greedy. Somebody saying you greedy. I'm getting somebody saying that somebody is they're broke. They may not have any money, or someone is trying to alter someone's financial situations to make them broke. Give me another one. This could be a mother figure doing this to a child or to a daughter. They've been doing this since they was a kid. That's what that Page of Cup represents. Nine of Pentacles, but Nine of Cups. Um, but it looks like in the end, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. But I do get a selfish energy here with this Nine of Cup energy. Somebody is. I feel like with this justice energy, somebody's altering somebody's energy. Somebody's looking at someone's spiritual contract. Somebody could be looking at somebody's astrology chart. All right, and doing whatever they doing, paying someone to you know, put this person in a position of lack if it's on a spiritual level. If this is like on a 3D mundane level, somebody is maybe trying to see how much money you got, maybe to try to take money from you. It could be somebody who's younger than you. Okay, they could be looking at you as somebody who don't have any money, or you're not attractive, or you don't carry yourself like an empress in some way, shape, or form. Like, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. This could also mean that somebody's mother may have passed away. Okay, and somebody is not telling you, or a family member passed away, and maybe you were left something. Okay, let's get some clarity on this. If somebody ain't telling you, maybe a mother figure or aunt or a grandmother, um, a stepmother may have left you something, and maybe you are wondering if that's the case, or somebody's wondering if they should tell you or not, because that's communicating with justice energy side by it. Somebody's debating on if they're gonna tell you, or if you know, or if you suspect something. Hold on, what's this justice, y'all? What is this for Capricorn? What is this? The marionette. So somebody could be toying with your energy. Somebody may know also on the 3D realm. Somebody may have the opportunity to interfere in your progress, whether it's a promotion, whether it's a business contract, you're trying to maybe set up a partnership with somebody. There's somebody here who is aware of it, and they're trying to intercept it, whether it be on a spiritual realm, they plan in something and trying to do it that way, messing with your finances basically, or they're doing this like at your job. Like, you could have a coworker or a boss, or you could have somebody that you're in negotiations with who just really don't want to see you win, and they trying to make you lose a case. You know what I'm saying? That could be it too. If there's some legalities here, somebody may feel like they got you by the balls with the marionette to the side, and the justice to the side, and the marionette card. It's like they may feel like they in control, or they got control over your finances, your money. Like, they could make you, it's just weird energy on a spiritual level, or and then on a work level, it's like it could be like a hating ass colleague of yours. Somebody who don't want to do business with you could be spreading rumors about you, could be saying they slept with you, could be somebody calling you a whore, something just derogatory and disrespectful, saying that you easy, something like that. Maybe this is what this person is thinking. but that's what's hidden from you. Is I feel like this is what this person might be thinking or saying. So this could be an ex. So somebody could be the challenge is somebody is wondering if this is ruining your reputation, or you could be wondering if this is going to ruin your reputation. Maybe they're doing this to scare you because maybe you stopped dealing with someone, you broke a contract with somebody who had you by the strings, and you broke through this, and this person is really mad about this. So if they can't control you, the next thing they're going to do is control how people see you. So this could be an energy of somebody who's mad because you're just not rocking with them no more. Yeah, illness. Yeah, this person is mad as hell. Okay, they mad as hell. Um, Somebody who could also be dealing with karma. Somebody who did some shit to you spiritually on a spiritual level, they could be reaping the karma of this. Like it could be a child of theirs who's not doing well. Or this is somebody who could be going through a transformation here with the spiritual energy. You coming out of some childhood wound that you had. So you going through the symptoms of, going through a transformation for some of you. So you may be feeling some things physically, right? You may be feeling uncomfortable. The energy may be feeling uncomfortable. You could be, financially strapped right now, but that's part of the transformation. Like you're shedding and you're gonna go to another level, and you're gonna make more money because this is like Taurus in reverse, right? The Empress energy, and the opposite polarity of Taurus is Scorpio. So with Scorpio, it's all about you going through a transformation. You got money, then you lose it, then you get it again, then you lose it. So some of you, you might not have it right now, right? But you at peace though. That's because you no longer in a situation with this person, okay? And you turn the tide. So whatever this person tried to send to you, this is like a big return to sender spell. You know, so maybe some of you when you've been praying, that's what you've been doing. But somebody was throwing some shit or purposely trying to do some shit, and now shit is coming back to them. Whatever they was trying to do, even in the spiritual realm, they not feeling well. They may have a STD. That could be what the rumor is that they spread in, something like that. But you healthy, so they know you don't got it with the fright and the nine of pentacles. That's what the challenge is. The challenge is you healthy and you don't got the shit. They mad. So that could be what this is. So this is why they looking stupid now. So they could be embarrassed. This don't have to be about an actual kid being sick, but for some people it could, depending on the level of spell work they were sending at you, right? But for others of you, this is somebody who could have an STD and they mad because you didn't get it, because you ended the contract with them. They used to be able to, what have you. They thought they had a control over you. They could get you to come around, and they would give you this. But you didn't. As the Empress energy, it's like you wasn't acting in the Empress in reverse energy. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to defame you and make you look like the Empress energy in reverse. But you maintained your Empress energy. And so that's why you at peace. Now, the savings energy is here. See, this is why I said you maintained. It's interesting. Sometimes you can, when the Empress, sometimes when a card, any card is upright, like for those who don't read reversals, you know how they can pick up on, and you could tell that energy is supposed to be in reverse, right? And that's the way they look at the cards. I look at it either way, whatever energy comes to me about the card. This is in reverse, but it's telling me that this is how they wanted to make you look. But because you saved yourself, you can't look like that. You didn't give in to them, right? And you would rather just be at peace and be by yourself than, be intimate with them and get sick. But this is their goal. For some of y'all, it was to get you sick. For others of y'all, somebody is on some dark shit. I don't know if they was, trying to make your kid sick or what, but it don't look cool here. I don't know if somebody was throwing some dirt and as a result it's coming back. That's why their child is not well. Yeah, we have somebody's trying to pay somebody with the endorsement energy and the nine of cup here. Somebody ends up paying someone or tries to offer someone money, or says, yo, I know something about you supposed to be getting some money. And they're like, yo, I don't know, somebody's afraid to tell you. It's like more, I feel like more than one person was involved in knowing something about you getting some money, or maybe they took some money from you. Somebody could have stole some money from you. There was an injustice here, or this person was trying to. They didn't get to do it yet. That's why the justice is sideways. It's like they didn't finish yet. It's like midway through things ended. Hold on, let me see. What's this marionette? Yeah, see, midway through, with the hermit energy here, you could have fallen back with the hermit energy in reverse, or this is what they were trying to get you to do, to fall back. You separated from this person, you isolated yourself, you analyzed the situation, you knew it was time for you to move on. It was like, why do I keep going back to the same situation expecting different results? That's what this would be in reverse. But you woke up, you saw the light, and you went towards it, which moved you away from it. But they was trying to pull you back. Yeah, so this is something that it stopped. What's this hermit in reverse? Ooh. Okay, so for some of you, it could be that they were doing some spell work. Like I said, I couldn't make that up. I said that earlier. Here's proof. All right, to try to get you to do whatever it is that they wanted you to do. They could have already been doing that, or they started doing it, but something you must have broke out of it. Yeah, you broke out of it. The full energy in reverse. Yeah, you broke out of that. It could have been a return to sender you might have did, if you, especially if you pray. Look at all these cards. Someone was trying to keep you stuck with the death energy. Five of cup energy reverse. You ain't affected by it as mad as they want you to be mad, but you're not as mad as they want you to be. So they feel in some sort of way. Yeah, they want you mad. They want you in the Queen of Pentacle. I'm sorry, Queen of Wand energy in reverse. They want you pissed, but you chilling. You're not pissed with the Four of Swords, and so you won. You know what I'm saying? And you dealt with the pain for it, but you was able to move on from the situation. So you snapped out of this full energy here. This is you snapping out of that. Or the person you know, a friend of yours, a family member, whoever, take it how it resonates. Huh. Death energy in reverse. I can't make it up. You snapped out of that. I don't know why all these major arcanas keep coming out. I gotta clear them and find out what it is. Yeah, see, you accepted the reality, the truth. You got to the unmitigated truth and accepted shit for what it was, and that it was not gonna change. And it was pointless for you to keep trying over and over again, because this person is set in their ways. That's just who they are. And you weren't accepting that. Or you were under the impression you could try to make this person do what you wanted them to do, but in reality, they were doing that to you, because they was really on some real spell work shit. You was just trying to be, I don't feel like you the type of person to use spell work to try to control someone. But this person is, and you had to accept that reality for some of y'all on a spiritual level. But at work, this is what this is. Somebody trying to keep you stuck in a position because somebody want to try to play you like you dumb, like you not intelligent enough. Um, they don't like that you are a go getter. They don't like that you're ambitious. Okay. This is something they feel like, they want to. It's just like you got to follow the rules, whatever rules they got. They feel like, and they feel like you're not following them. Whether you're calling in late, whether you're not coming, coming to work on time, or not coming to work at all, or I don't know. This particular boss or this supervisor here, they're tired of I don't know, maybe they feel like you got pull over them, but that's changing. If you got pull over them, you better be careful, because you're not going to be able to keep wielding this. They're going to come to the reality of this. So there's a negative Capricorn out here who's doing dirt. All right, so with all my readings, you can have a negative Capricorn doing dirt, or you can have a positive Capricorn who is, on the receiving end of this dirt. But this boss, I feel like they investigated, or somebody lied about an investigation, or something was leaked about an investigation, if this was at the job, that they was trying to, stop you from moving on. Okay, somebody was playing games on a contract at work. Somebody You may have paid somebody to do something. Like things are coming out. Whatever happened to you at the workplace is being revealed. And somebody is scared to death about you being able to get some money, being able to sue, or maybe there was a court case already and somebody's afraid it's gonna go in your favor. Like this for some of y'all, it could be at a job. You were discriminated against. This could be a banking error of some sort. This could be a contract here that you could have uh, um, applied for a grant or something like that here, and somebody was trying to stop you from getting it. You know, you may be getting it. Okay, you may got good lawyers. Somebody scared of the lawyers that you hired. Okay, these lawyers know that I could get you this money. It might be one of them type of lawyers. You don't even gotta pay for nothing. We got all the information we need. We'll go ahead and take it because we know we're gonna get paid. It could be one of those. All right. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles here with the illness energy. So um, somebody may, if this is a sexual STD here that this person's hiding from you, they got it from whoever else they're dealing with. It could be their child's mother who gave it to them, okay, or their child's father, or their husband or wife that gave them this. For some of you, if this has to do with a child being sick because of some type of karma, yeah, this is what's balancing the scales. This is the karma. This is what it's from. Like if they was throwing some spell work at you and they're experiencing some unfortunate situation, and I ain't wishing that on nobody. I'm just reading the cards. If that is what's happening, this is the universe saying that this is the balance because this is Saturn energy, Capricorn, right? And so Capricorn is the great balancer. That's karma. So this to me is saying that this is someone's karma. Whatever it is that they're dealing with here, this is what's hidden from you. So for some of you, it could be that somebody is sick and they may want to try to spread it to you. Maybe they spread it to other people and they're trying to get you. Okay, if this is about a child's illness here, this is karma for that. If this is an energy of somebody trying to say that you're sick or you're not well, hmm, I feel like they're being embarrassed. Okay, because the truth is coming out here. Somebody finds out that this person may have filed a false complaint or a false investigation or lied on an investigation or lied on some, some falsify some paperwork. Yeah, we have the Saturn energy in reverse, so somebody could have broke the law. Or somebody could be, like I said, trying to stop somebody from getting some money, but they're doing it illegally. Like you may not know about this. You may not know that this is in court. You may not know that something that happened to you in the past might be being looked at now. You might be involved in some type of situation. Maybe it was identity fraud. And as a result, your name is coming up in a court case, okay? And you may not even know that, but you may be contacted by lawyers. They may be coming to tell you what's going on. This is what this person is afraid of because they may have gotten arrested, especially with the Hierophant here. Yeah, somebody played themselves here. Somebody could have possibly gotten arrested or knows that they're going to court for this. Yeah, they did something real stupid. It could be about a house or put a house in somebody's name. But they figured out with the investigation that things didn't make sense, things didn't line up. Okay, the time of what happened or whatever didn't line up. So there was an investigation, and that's what they're gonna find out if they haven't already done that. Just for somebody who's dealing with something with court. What's this Saturn energy in reverse here? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So you're gonna get some type of verdict here. You're making sure that you got all the evidence that you supposed to have. You like, yo, just give it to me straight. Don't lie to me or whatever. How much money is it gonna cost? Or how much money am I gonna get? And this is something you might be keeping to yourself, okay? But this could also be an energy of someone trying to mess with your money. Yeah, because this is what someone's trying to do to you. They're trying to mess with your job, mess with your money to take you out of that Nine of Pentacle energy. And this could be somebody who's a sibling, also who's doing this. Again, it could be somebody who has a child and, you know, The King of Swords here and the Page of Pentacles. So some type of communication is coming out about this. So you're going to hear about this. They're going to ask you, hey, did you fill out some paperwork for something or whatever? And they're going to say, okay, such and such signed for this. All right, is this your signature? Yeah, so you may be contacted about some kind of court case. Did someone try to bribe you to participate in something against someone, to sign some statements or some documents? Yo, this is a case here for some people. Or was something put on the internet? Did somebody put something on the internet about somebody? Did somebody have a screenshot of it or proof of it? That somebody, tried to bribe somebody to say something about somebody, um, some type of rumors or what have you. Could be about somebody being arrested. Yeah, but again, I'm getting false ID. Somebody may have stole somebody's ID and falsified documentation for a house. They want to impersonate this person. Ooh, child. Okay, so yeah, so something like that could be coming up for somebody. That's very specific, but it could be anything, okay? But whatever was going on where you were wrongly accused or you wrongly accused someone, the situation is being revealed. What really was going down is being looked at in some way, shape, or form. Whether this is something that happened to you and you even left this job and you ain't there no more, right? Or it could be something going on right now. Or it could be something that may happen to you in the future. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. It could be somebody you know going through this. Maybe you watching this on TV. Maybe you writing a script about this. Apathy. Yeah, this is somebody who gave 0 F's about you. Okay, when they was doing whatever they was doing, whether it was that spell work, whether it was trying to get you fired, whether it was trying to get you written up so that you couldn't get that promotion, whether it was trying to stop you from getting that contract or that deal. Like, this is what somebody was doing intentionally. They was working on this. Like, they didn't feel like you belonged, that you was part of the culture. For some of you, they judged you. This is somebody who's being very snobby to you, like you stupid, you dumb, you ain't going nowhere. Like, this is how this person saw you. So this is why they felt like they could control you. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, this person, really wanted to do harm to you. They didn't give 0 fucks with this apathy. Like, that's what I'm seeing with those cards that backs that up. Jesus. This is terrible. Yeah, self-assurance. They just knew that they was going to be able to get you and do whatever they wanted to do with you. Or they don't like your self-assurance. That's why they're intimidated and maybe want to, do harm, bring harm to you. Yeah, judgment. But see, whatever they did is getting, whether this was a situation where someone fucked you over at a job or a situation where, a friend or a family member did you dirty. This is also somebody falsifying documentation, somebody saying something is true and is not and signing it, whether it has to do with a house, whether it has to do with a job. It don't matter what it is. And for some of y'all, this is, going on behind the scenes. This is why this is tarot. You may not know nothing about it, but you might receive some type of communication about this with this Page of Swords and this King of Swords. I mean, Page of Pentacles and King of Swords. You're going to receive some type of notification about this. Yeah, it has Sage energy. It came out in reverse, but it's just like, okay, somebody did something against their better judgment here. They knew better. This was a masculine. Yeah, CEO. And that came out in reverse too. So it's like somebody was trying to, usurp someone financially. So someone is trying to make someone lose a deal, trying to get a CEO out of a particular position. Maybe this person decides we don't want him in here anymore. So maybe the board is trying to figure out, how they can get him out, even though he may have started the organization. It's like, it's too difficult dealing with him, or they just don't like him, or they can't control him with that puppet energy. And so they did whatever they had to do to get him out. Maybe they falsified some type of incident. Yeah, with the trickster energy. Exactly. So somebody did this. I don't know if this was a Capricorn who did this or if this was done to a Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. Ooh, this is wild. All right, let's see what else is going on with this. So yeah, this person had no apathy. They knew better. They didn't care, but they was using spell work. They was a dark, the sage upright is someone who is in the spiritual realm and knows things and is very wise. And they use their gifts for good. But like I said, the card came out in reverse. This person is a dark witch, a dark warlock, and they use their gifts to manipulate and control. It's a lot of them like that. That happens, right? Yeah, we have established. So this is somebody who, you know what I'm saying? This is this game, this white collar game, right? That white collar money, okay, the white collar stakes, okay. Um, this is like the show Industry on HBO, the series Industry. It's like that. That type of energy. It's just high stakes. It's like every man is out for themselves. Like, people don't play by the rules. They may not like a certain type of woman. If she's not attractive to them, they don't want her in the game, so they do shit to get her out the game, or they want to cut money because they paying her. They feel like they could cut corners. They felt like they could pay. They was paying you too much, but you deserve what you was getting. But they wanted to be God and judge you, and they were trying to save money, so they wanted to cut your ass. So for some of y'all, that's what y'all was doing, and it was just someone being hateful because they seen that you looked comfortable. You might have started looking better, dressing better, conducting yourself in a manner in which your godly self anyway. Maybe because of a promotion, you had a promotion, or there was just this is some hater shit. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. So this is somebody who might have been wanting to ask you on a trip or take you on a trip and then try to get you caught up in some bullshit, get you to sign some papers, or whatever they was gonna try to do to you. This could also be these type of people. This is the type of energy that they into. This is where maybe this deal was brokered, or where whoever his cohorts were, whoever he was working with him, they put the plan together. Because I feel like it was more than one person. For some of y'all, there was up to 3 people that you work with, colleagues, okay, and it could have been a boss and a supervisor. Yeah, but they took a gamble. Okay, this is somebody who takes risks, right? Boundaries. Okay, and maybe they didn't like this because, or they didn't like you because you exercise boundaries. Maybe you conducted and carried yourself in a manner in which they know they couldn't play you. That's why the fool is in reverse here. And the death energy, no matter what they did, you wouldn't bend. You wouldn't be the marionette. So that's why things stopped. That's why it didn't finish going this way. This is what they wanted to do to you. Yeah, see, that's what that was. So you wasn't playing ball, okay? Or whoever this person was wasn't playing ball. It's like, oh, you're not gonna follow the rules. All right, then we'll file a report, a fake report against you, and say this is what it is. Mm-mm-mm. That's what that was. Or we'll falsify some documents and take your ID. We sleeping with you. We'll take your ID, steal your social. Your social missing? Like, yo, why my social security card missing? I carry it around with me all the time, and all of a sudden it's missing. My credit cards ain't missing. It's just my social. Hmm. Immediately you start thinking, okay, where did I leave my pocketbook? Where did I leave my purse? Where did I leave my wallet? Who house I was at last when I remember that I had it? It could be, any piece of ID. But I feel like somebody falsified some shit. And so it could be a lover. Let's see what these cards say. Or it could be a family member. Let's see. Yeah, somebody coming back around and want a second chance. They didn't get to finish doing what they was doing. That's why it came out like this. I'm telling you, if somebody from your past was trying to do you dirty, they didn't get to finish the job. So they're gonna come back around. They gambled. All right, it's a gamble for them. But you exercise boundaries because you was dealing with a trickster spirit. Okay, man, look. Man or woman, it don't matter. True love, they're gonna tell you they really in love with you. You may really be in love with this person. Huh. But that's how they're gonna come at you, like that they love you. They really want to be with you. Yeah, go slow. Okay, go slow with this person. And they want to, just put them in a friend zone. Like anybody you meet, whether you know this person or not, go slow with them, put them in the friend zone. Don't jump into anything with any, because this person could be sent. You know what I mean? So they may know you're not gonna fuck with them, but what they'll do is they'll send somebody in, because like I said, they working with more than one person. So they'll send somebody in to bump into you and have a conversation with you, and and then you thinking it's natural, y'all exchange numbers, but nah, I feel like there's some other shit. So whoever you meet, and just be easy, go slow. All right, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Like I said in the first reading, you are the bag. Like for whatever reason, they want to bag you. I don't know why. It could be for good things, it could be for bad things, but for a lot of you, they just want you out of the picture. Or you was somebody who participated, because Capricorn could be a dark energy that participate in shit like this, because this is about money. So it could be a dark sided Capricorn who got rid of somebody in some way, shape, or form, and now they got to deal with the consequences of it coming back to them in some way, shape, or form. All right. But that's what I got for y'all. I wish y'all the best, and I'll see y'all in the next reading. Later, Cap City.